Hello beautifuls, my name is Epic Treasure. In this video today is a base tour of an all-in-one base that has defensive walls and is cozy too. It is super accommodating for all the big pals. You can hear I've been going at this all day. If you like what you see and you want to see more PALWORLD, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing to the channel. And come join the Discord channel in the link in the description below. There's a whole PALWORLD channel there. If you're interested in the making of these builds, definitely head over to my other channel, which is this one, Epic Treasure, at Epic Treasure Plays. And you'll thoroughly enjoy that if you like to watch the process, because it takes so long. And I know a lot of people don't want to see it. So let's get to the base tour. This base can be built absolutely anywhere on flat land. The location that I'm in is in this beautiful red autumn-ish area. What my plans are is to link these three bases together. So this one will run into this one, which is a medieval town, which will run down into this water build here, and perhaps even run down all the way down to the beach. Oh, I've never noticed have you noticed this before? Never noticed cloud like this before. Odd. So that's the area that we're in. Let's have a look at the coordinates. We are currently at 77 minus 372. It's one of the most beautiful locations, I think, especially if you want to build on water. That location down there where the water is, you can actually build directly on the water without having to build bridges or anything. So watch the channel for that. Check out that video. It's amazing. So indeed this one has all the defensive walls, etc. It has tier 2 ore, mining ore, and what we're going to do is we'll get rid of all the power so we can actually breathe and see everything clearly without having all this distraction. So we'll get rid of all we might just keep the electric boy to keep the power running, but we'll get rid of all our astegons, we'll keep the merchants there. I will keep a couple of the ones at the farm too. We'll get our tombats to stop breeding for a second. Astegon, see you later. So that'll do for now. And now we can have some breathing space. So, oh, we've got visitors over here. Good luck getting in. So, this one, let's just go out the double doors first, and then we'll go in and role play. We have out here the rocket ammo. A lot of people are going, why isn't this loading in? Once you have a pal that's bound, I'll show you in a minute once we go in, bound to being designated to that sandbag, they'll refill that ammo themselves. And they'll run out here as soon as you get raided, and they'll load it up themselves. So don't worry, you can't put it in there yourself. You just have to put the ammo into a box, and then Bob's your uncle. And the same over here, missing ammo arrows. So those have just got to be put into a box in the base. Simple as. So we enter into this base. I was very, very mindful about having things symmetrical. I have some sort of issue with having things off-centered, so I wanted it as symmetrical as possible. The issue that I had at first was I wanted as many tier 2 ore as possible, but the breeding pen is so big it had to go somewhere, so that's where it went. And I think it looks quite nice to enter in and you see it straight away. On the right hand side, I know people would have wanted to have a little ranch. If you don't want the ranch, you can just put some fields there and go nuts with that. On the left hand side we have the tomatoes, we have the wheat, and then lettuce will go over there too. So over here is the bar. So we have this very, very cute little alcove where you've got your little fire pit through there, and then we can designate a barman over there. So as I was saying before, we better shut this door before we get in trouble. We can designate someone to the sandbag missile launcher outside. So we go to the monitoring box and we can pick that, like mounted crossbow, or we could pick the mounted missile launcher and put Orzurk on there, for example. So that will be his home. That being said, there's another sandbag here, so we can put Orzurk on there. And he's going to be the barman. If we go over here, he'll run over there and he'll be ready to serve us at the bar. Not that he can, but the idea for that, though, is to put them on this sandbag so you can designate where your vendor sort of shop is. So, for example, we have a vendor here. You catch the vendors just like you do with pals, and then they're literally your own shopkeeper. There's a video in my channel how to do that. Check out that, but you can get all the materials from him. He goes nuts. All the materials basically for the cake to make for breeding. The only thing he does not sell is honey. If you want to check out how to sort of turbo make honey, go check and look at the all-in-one base. It is beautiful. So we've got our vendor here. This is his little house. He shares it with his buddy there. Again, with this beautiful glass little moment with flames there. I had to take away the foundation for that because the stairs wouldn't go over properly. So it can go into the ground, and then you put the stairs over the top. And then just this background stuff over here, because as we go through here, we can just see this sort of background, which is very nice. Now this guy over here is there for a very good reason, and that is for when we are going nuts with the mining. So all the mining guys will grab their ore and they'll run to this box and they'll put it in this box. And then we sell it directly to this vendor in here straight away. We can obviously smelt it first and then sell him the ingots or whatever. So there's one of the tier 2 mines. There's the sulfur. There's the breeding pen. If you want it, if you want to go nuts on breeding, definitely check out my other build. I'll probably take you there at the end of this video, actually. It's probably make more sense. We'll do that, so sit pretty. And then we've got the bar here. So this has got where you make the meals, go nuts with that. We've got the little cooling fridge there, and the storage container things there. Don't look at that if you've got OCD, because I haven't sorted them out yet. All of the walls here are glass with the wooden dividers on them, the pillars, and then these little shelves. Over here is the coal pit, so I just had to put it somewhere, and that's where it went. So that's that little spot. Now, a little cool feature is this little sort of hideaway that wraps around here and goes upstairs. And this is like the sanctuary for the animals. This is the sanctuary for the pals, since I've neglected them in every other build that I've done. Here we have 2 hot springs. It's all very low lit. It's got the medicine production facility there. We've got the scattered cushions there. We've also got the spinning little skin changes there, and the Anubis with the flame hand as the sort of centerpiece for this. So we'll have a little flyover in a second, but how it's lit is really nice. Each one's got a little balcony with its own little sleeping thing there. So that's this little secret hideaway level. And the same with this, it's got another little balcony out there. Over here is my, the main caretaker's bedroom, which overlooks this, and also has its own little balcony and bathtub. Isn't it lovely? Let's see that smoky stuff again. I just can't believe I didn't notice it. So this is like a little private spot, which I like, and I like the glass around it because it reflects everything really nice. So this is just more for decorative purposes. So that being said, we're going to go upstairs, and this is at the top deck. Get this chest out the way. We'll move that chest. So the big boys can come straight up these double stairs, and then there is the just the stone pit there, which has the crusher over here. So if you want to make glass, etc., whatever. We've got the production line here, a production line here, another production line here, and then the logging thing up here. So it's nice and flat. This feature up here is, well, purposeful for these production lines because I don't like the look of them ever. And I don't believe in doing tutorials and stacking things anymore after they patched my beautiful stacking ranch, because they're just going to end up patching everything that, you know, is not a hack, but, you know, not an exploit, whatever you want to call it. Being creative, if you will, because that stacking ranches was amazing. Now, keep in mind, I'm not using any mods in this at all either. So now it's morning time. He's going back to work. Good guy. And then we can see the little like mill silo, whatever the hell it's called over there. But you get to see what it looks like from the front. Nice, uniform. Those beautiful street lamps are lit perfectly. And then we'll just have a little fly over. Yeah, and there will be a tutorial for this if you want it. Please let me know if you want it, because it's going to take several hours to make it. Because in order to make the tutorial, you have to deconstruct everything and then make it again. So you can imagine something of this size. It is extremely time consuming. So yeah, it has all the defensive walls, it has the balcony, it's all within the perimeter and looking fine and dandy. You could even go up even further, but I didn't want to complicate it too much. So I love it. I think it's very sweet. I love the vendor station there. I love the kitchen there. I think it's sweet. And, you know, ideally, if it was me, I would probably get rid of the breeding pen and probably the ranch too. So I'm going to tell you why. And we're going to have a little run over to my big base, which is over here. Let's travel over there now. This is the one that is an all-in-one base. Let's just get rid of the pals because it's getting a little bit nuts in here. We've got bees galore. We'll take the vendor away briefly. Everybody's working very hard here. We've got 3 dormant tides. It's busy times. Now, this location is absolutely beautiful. It is at minus 643, 273. It's in the new area with all the cherry blossoms. So we'll jump up onto your dragon if he comes to me. And so, yes, indeed, there are 7 breeding pens here. We can see that there's the 2 crude oil spots there pumping away. Then there is the massive beehive. Remember I was saying that the vendor has all of the ingredients to make the cake, but he just doesn't have honey. So once you have bees in this beehive that I've made, which has got the tutorial on the channel, then you've got everything that you need possible. Don't even look at this sorting stuff. It's just nuts. Actually, what's that doing there? Oh, I've got lots of money sitting there. Bang. I've robbed Peter to pay Paul. There's a few production lines missing over here. So we're missing the sphere and the weapon one, which I just put in the other base, just because it takes a lot. But this one's really lovely. It's got 3 tier 2 ore mines. It's got all of the planting, all the fields and things like that. It's got the super power generators. It's got the essence machine. It's got the butchering machine. It's got a beautiful 2-story building for your bedroom, which is gorgeous. Look at this. This lovely like cherry blossom that's creeping into the house. It's beautiful. This little table and chairs underneath the tree. So this is the vendor shop. So when you want to buy things from him, he'll stand here and he's got his own little bookshelves and everything like that. It's very, very nice to have. Let's just bring him out just to role play for a minute. Come out, big boy. Wandering merchant, that'll do. I don't even know what this guy has. You can name them too, don't forget. So we'll scroll down on our monitoring stand. We'll go sandbag. We'll pick him, and then he'll come and run across, and then he'll go back to his work. Good boy. And action. And he's ready to serve. Bang. So you can buy all the stuff from him. And again, this base is specifically for breeding. That's why he's got all of the materials to make for the cake, except for the honey, which you can get from up here. Very beautiful base. Gorgeous location. Let me just show you this stuff. We've got a triple waterfall here, all the cherry blossoms. There's a dungeon down the bottom there. And just look at it. Meteors and supply drops are just nuts here. Beautiful view of the tree. But it's a stunning build, and does not really get raided at all, which is nice. And the sanctuary is all the way at the top, which they just teleport to anyway. So one more thing before I go, let's just have a look at the resort, the beach resort. Yes, there'll be a tutorial for that one too, which is down here. This one's a really nice one. There's just so many builds, it's just nuts. Just check the channel, it's like over 70 videos. This one is Club Med for the PALs. They're all in perfect condition. The cellularies are just going nuts, but it's just a really nice location to build something pretty. Originally under here there's just all jagged rocks and stuff, but we've got all the palm trees there, etc. There's a nice beach over the other side here too to build if you wanted to. That's just beautiful. There's a big skeleton there, which I'm not really into personally. But this one's really nice though. Just a really nice chill sanctuary. It's very quiet here. All you can basically hear are the cellularies making their noise as they spin around, and look at it. This one here has like the caretaker's hut, which just goes in here. Little study, etc. Quite simplistic. It's just the perfect resort. All of the decking is built around the trees, so the trees are coming through it, and they're just having the time of their lives. So, hope you enjoyed that. Stay tuned for the tutorial. Remember to comment if you're enjoying it. Otherwise, I don't know, and then I won't make a tutorial because I got to know, because it just takes a lot of time, and I'm like, well, maybe you want something else. So, much love to you. Thank you so much for supporting me at this channel. I love and leave you. Have an amazing day or night whenever you're checking this out, and I'll talk to you soon. See you in the Discord. Link in the description below as always. And don't forget the other channels. And just ignore the video that you can see there. All right, I'll talk to you soon.